How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Josh Hart out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Rob Williams. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Johnson is out there with Butler. Then it's Patrick Beverley. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Outside Butler. Now here's Beverley, guarded closely. Rebounded by Hart. Here's Sacramento now. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Johnson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Stanley Johnson has seen some success at an early age. In high school, 4 Division I state championships, and California's Mr. Basketball, along with being a first-team All-American. It's an easy reason to see why it is he was one of the top players in the country.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here's Hart. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Williams, a screen on Johnson. 5 on the clock. From the stripe, count it.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Back to Beverley. Takes the 3. They get it again, and Adebayo throws it down.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Hart. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Miami with the ball.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
James kicks to Hart. with the shot. Drops in the short one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Beverly. He averages about 5 points a game. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's deflected, and he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Fox. Got a piece of it. LeBron kicks to Fox. There's a good screen. Here he goes. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And they take the lead.
Josh Hart.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Beverly. Down low. Now here's Butler. Defended by Hart. Butler kicks to Beverly. And stolen by LeBron. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Fox. From deep. And the 3-ball is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Beverly kicks to Johnson. He takes it in. Butler against James. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron. Shoots from 8. Uses the glass to drop it in. 6 points for him.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Now Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Heat in second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Robert Williams.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he knocks down the first one. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Now, here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Butler. Adebayo with this screen on LeBron. Rob. Now, here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Wasted no time on that one. Fox has got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And here is Butler following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Shot clock at 3. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 15-4 run. LeBron kicks to Fox. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And it's Fox with the rebound. Kings leading now by 9. Eight feet away. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Stolen away. Here's the screen. The pass to Şengün. LeBron outside. Over Butler. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
It's both teams making substitutions here. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
The Heat trail by 13. Outside Butler. To stop the run. It doesn't go for him.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Poked away. On the wing, Mitchell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock is at 3. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shoots from the line. That one good for 2.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Kings leading now by 11. LeBron outside. Mitchell outside. So the wing on the left, uncovered, and he nails the jumper. 10 points for him.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Bailey passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Passes to Şengün. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Feibel. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
2.
Here he goes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
James outside. Feibel finds Mitchell. Baseline try. Feibel can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 15. Here's Bailey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Butler. LeBron against Butler. He lobs it up. Here's Bailey. Pass to Butler. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Bailey. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Şengün passes to James. Traps in the tray.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so here is Miami after LeBron James hitting the free. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo. LeBron outside. The pass to Şengün. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Sacramento up by 16. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Kings leading now by 16. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Mitchell, also Fox out there. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 13.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Heat shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Silva, the pass to Butler. To the paint. And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now, here's Butler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Driving inside. Mitchell up top. Rebounded by Bailey.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And that one's good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Kings leading now by 17. Mitchell passes to Şengün. Mitchell dishes to Fox. Passes it to Şengün. The 3 from LeBron. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got a pair of triples in the second now for Sacramento. LeBron's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bailey down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Kings have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. He dishes it to LeBron. And Adebayo sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Pass to Şengün. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Heat trail by 20. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jimmy Butler. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Şengün passes to Fox. Johnson against Bryant. Here's LeBron.
James.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the pass to Adebayo. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on.
That's his first
Guys?
personal foul.
Thank you, David.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Bailey. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Outside, Fox. Fires top of the key. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Good job picking his spot right there. No force that time from De'Aaron Fox.
Passes it to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
LeBron James on the wing. Fires the 3. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Pass to Adebayo. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's LeBron. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. LeBron's got 17 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Bailey. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bailey. And good that time. Bailey's got his second basket of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. 22 is their biggest lead. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Bailey. The Kings getting the bucket. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Pass to Mitchell. Sacramento moving it around. The wide-open look here for Fox. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
Keeps working hard on this three-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
Barnes outside. Loads it up for Adebayo. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And how about the numbers here for Adebayo? Averaging about 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now, here's Fox. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Well, these are the 18-wheelers right here. Bigger and tougher. They are fearless when it comes to crashing the boards. And I'll tell you what, it really lightens the load on your bigs when you've got two rebounders like these guys at the small forward.
Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. Back to Beverly. The pass to Whiteside. Inside. And they get it. And it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play. And he's going to come up with the block.
Pass to James. From 13. That one no good. And it's Miami the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And that one's good. Beverly.
You can't play too far off of Patrick Beverly, or this can happen.
James outside. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Bailey. The Heat trail by 21. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
James. And that one, good.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 19 points.
And LeBron James leading the charge right now on the offensive end, not afraid to put his team on his back.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by LeBron. He kicks to Fox. And stolen by Barnes. Launches a three. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
1:44 left in the second quarter. Here's Fox. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Miami's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Bailey, defended by Hart. Johnson kicks to Barnes. Whiteside sets the pick for Barnes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. James left side. And they double up James. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Hart. Covered by Barnes. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Here's Bailey. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And here is Fox. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Kicks it out to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And it's Johnson penetrating. And there's the pass to Beverly. Passes it to Barnes.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Robert Williams.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. And the last touch by Bryant.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Whiteside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Checking out the Kings, they're still very much in the mix, but I think they were hoping to accomplish more. They felt disrespected by the media, but even that extra chip on their shoulder hasn't given this team an edge.
And guys, that first half, man alive, LeBron was getting it done.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course, and he's saying, hey, follow me.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bam Adebayo is out there with Johnson. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Butler. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Over James. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Here's Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got 20.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Butler against Fox. Four on the clock. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Williams. That's his third.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and we'll take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 20. And there's the drive. Now, here's Hart. He's covered closely. And that one is good.
Josh Hart.
Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The three from LeBron drains it from beyond the arc. James has got 22.
We all know LeBron has this weapon in his arsenal. Shooting from range, still a big part of his offensive game.
It's T-shirt bonanza! Somebody make some noise! Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers!
at some numbers for Beverly. How last month turned out for him, he's been putting up about 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
This is where your character can be tested, his will to fight through this kind of adversity, but I think he's got a good chance.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. LeBron with it. 22 points for him. Outside Williams. James outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here's Beverly. Defended by Hart. Williams against Butler. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Williams. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Good on the shot. 15 points in the game.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Williams with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Fox. He's got 20. Beyond the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's a screen. And it's blocked. Now here's Hart. He's got 5. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hart. Fox against Beverly. Williams dishes to Fox. Kicks to James for the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Adebayo with the screen on Fox. To end the drought. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to LeBron. Williams, a screen on Butler. Steps back and shoots. Nice shot by James. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
There's the pass to Adebayo. And here is Butler. Over LeBron. Miami no good on that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Fox passes to Hart. Kicks it out to James. Butler with the steal. Passes it to Beverly. Butler against LeBron. Over to the wing. Beverly up top. Pass to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got 18 points in the game.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Kings have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Williams, a screen on Butler. LeBron kicks to Williams. And Adebayo sends it back. Now here's Beverly. Defended by Hart. Now Beverly. Pass to Adebayo. Over Williams. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, Fox. Beverly against LeBron. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now the pass to Beverly. Outside Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Picked his pocket. James looking it over. The kick out to Fox. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Double team on Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on James. Knocked loose. Inside, here's Fox in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Beverly after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the 3 off target. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Williams, a screen on Butler. The drive by James. Now, here's Hart. Defended by Beverly. And here is Hart. The second chance effort will not go. This is off the front iron. Passes to Butler. There's the 3. And that one is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
In for the Kings.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beverly up top, covered by Mitchell. Here's Silva. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Beverly. Over Mitchell. That shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. And Pat Beverly, one of the most antagonizing guys in the league, Brent. How would you go about keeping him out of your head?
Well, I would bring tweezers to the game, Kevin, to be honest with you, to try to remove that splinter as soon as possible. Once Pat Beverly gets up underneath you, man, he can cause guys some confusion and get them really frustrated.
Now, here's Beverly, following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell.
That's his first personal foul.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass to Butler. Over to the left wing. Here's Bailey. Defended by Thibault. Just 3 to shoot. Bailey misses. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to Mitchell. 1:24 left to play in the third. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Bailey. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. Thibault on the wing. The dish to Mitchell. Lots of room. Rebound by the Heat.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Butler passes to Beverly. Back to Butler. Over in the corner, Beverly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Beverly's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thibault finds Mitchell. Over Beverly. The 10-footer finds the target. Mitchell's got his first points of the game. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Butler with the ball. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Butler's got 7.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Kings. To the paint, stolen away. Pass to Thibault. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brett, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Dishes it to Moutier. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Shoots. The Heat rebound, and they get it back. Miami no good on that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Williams for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Moutier, and he gets the bucket. Moutier's got his first bucket of the night.
It is so crucial that Moutier becomes a very consistent mid-range shooter for this team. Like to watch him focus on improving that shot.
Pass to Thibault. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
He gets that one.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Miami. He kicks to Moutier. Whiteside, a screen on Williams. Now here's Moutier. And the pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Silva. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Williams. Sinks that one from the post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
For Miami, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Barnes outside. Can't connect from long distance.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Thibault finds Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And here are the Heat now. Sacramento making their last shot. Passes it to Moutier. The 3. No good there. The Kings have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Pass to Thibault. And Bryant kicks to Williams. And here now is Thibault. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Moutier. Williams can't get it to go. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Got that bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And finish off by Bryant.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now Barnes. That's tipped and stolen by Thibault. That shot no good. Great D that time for Middleton. Pass to Moutier. He dishes it to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against Memphis, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And here is Fox. Top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox has got 24.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Beverly. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. A three ball. Got a piece of it. Here's Thibault. The pass to Fox. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Beverly with the ball. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Here's Beverly. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Ball's knocked loose, and they'll get another chance. He had a nice open look right there. Silva's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Heat. Silva's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beverly against Fox. Passes it to Whiteside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. 6 feet out. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Moutier. That shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside, Fox. Bryant with a screen on Whiteside. Fox finds Thibault. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Matisse Thybulle. 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bailey. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Outside, Fox.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Red ball booming here by the Kings. 6 on the shot clock. Jovic, that's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for De'Aaron Fox.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Looking to end the run. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Tries again. Rebound by the Kings. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.